You are now listening to Feeding Off Each Other.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Matt. I'm with my co-hosts,
David
and Jason. Today, we are recording a podcast. We nailed it. Do you think you noticed? Was that pretty good?
Did I notice?
Did you notice that we were doing your thing?
Oh, no, I didn't. You nailed it. Yeah. I actually didn't notice.
David actually said, do you think he's going to notice? And I said,
like,
how could he not notice that?
No, I didn't notice because it was just so natural. I was just,
You're like, this is how everything starts.
well, I've watched a good amount of your episodes, and you'll go on for a little bit before the guest talk. So I was just kind of just waiting here, just sitting here,
Just getting hyped.
Yeah, just getting hyped, internally hyped, ready to figure out what I'm going to say, and then just went over my head. So,
well, I'm doing the same. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to say. The only thing on my mind is how sore I am right now from our trip. We did a little mountain biking trip over the weekend, and I'm roached. My legs, I feel like I got shin splints again.
Oh no!
I feel like I'm 13 with growing pains. David, how are your legs?
They're okay.
Yeah.
I played spike ball this weekend, so I was sore from that.
Really? Even with the gnarly scars and the screws taking out your leg and all that?
What do you mean?
You still you can play spike ball?
Yeah, it's been about a month.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Strong boy.
Did you win?
Oh yeah. Well, I lost a bunch and then I won a bunch.
David, you're really good at spike ball.
No.
No, you're good.
No,
you're good. You're good. You're good.
I started out really bad. I lost like all first 5 games, and then I got determined, and then I won.
How many games did you play?
We played so many. It was exhausting. And then I met my friends in Stanley Park, and I Evo'd partway there, and you can't drive an Evo into Stanley Park. So then I had to run from like Cole Harbor. It was like 2.5 kilometers.
Really testing out those leg holes, eh?
That's amazing.
I know. And I woke up Sunday morning in like a full body cast. So that was cool.
Jason, how are you feeling?
I feel good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You feel tired?
No.
You feel sore?
I am tired. I was editing for a while.
Okay, because on the last podcast, I revealed that you were drinking 2 Red Bulls.
Yeah.
What I didn't know was that you had already drank 3 coffees before that.
Yeah, well, in my defense, we were building bikes until 2 a.m. the night before, and then woke up at like 6:37 to do the pod. So I need the juice. I need the go juice.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm concerned. I'm concerned for your health on that one, honestly.
I'm scared about how much I need wine.
Do you think there's any healthcare or medical professionals that listen to this podcast? Are there any doctors listening?
Any cardiologists?
There's
Maybe
gotta be
this one.
I don't think any
There's gotta be one.
professionals listen to this
No,
podcast.
it's all 14-year-old boys.
I'd like them to chime in on Jason's caffeine consumption.
Should they call into SpeakPipe, perhaps?
Yes, they should. What is the link there, Jason?
Speakpipe.com/feeding off each other. Leave us a speakpipe.
Very well. All right, well, let's get into this. Let's, you got a fun fact, or should we go into an intro?
We can do either.
Yeah?
Do you want me to do my fun fact?
Let's intro our guest so our guest can chime in on our fun fact, because, oh boy, is it fun.
Okay.
It's so fun.
You didn't think it was fun.
Yeah. But then I added to it, and it became fun.
Oh, you added to it.
Well, we're going to watch a video.
Oh, okay.
It's a audio-visual presentation, right?
Sure. Good
Okay.
idea.
Mm-hmm. All right, Jason, take it away.
Oh, okay.
You're doing it.
Okay. Our guest today started a YouTube channel where he listens to his favorite albums with his dad, Kevin, that has grown to over 500,000 subscribers in just 2 years. The father-son duo has reacted to music that spans the gamut from Radiohead to Frank Ocean to Tool and whatever else Connor wants to expose his dad's virgin ears to. Ladies and gentlemen, from Turning the Tables, we have Connor.
Yay! Now, how was that intro? Because we just watched a podcast with you, and the host said, I don't even need to introduce you guys. You already know who they are. And then your dad said, wow, that was the best intro ever.
So this one, this is going to be amazing then if he watches this one.
Yes, we nailed him. Where is your dad right now?
He's at home. He's, I wish he could come be on the show, but he's like not the best in like live settings. He gets super nervous, which is kind of weird because we do the show every week, but I guess because it's in front of a camera, there's no interaction. He can just tell me to cut something out, or if he gets nervous, he takes a break. But he's not the best in front of a camera. So
Interesting. I didn't think that. But he seemed pretty comfortable in the podcast.
Yeah, he was crushing it.
Yeah.
Was that the one that was over like Zoom or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's different.
On home court.
He's in his own house and stuff. And that was actually one of his buddies that he, another YouTuber that we kind of connected with, through the music community. So he was pretty comfortable. I asked him about this, and he was like, "Man, maybe another time." But
well, even if he wanted to, we would have had to decline because we only have 4 mics, unless we kicked somebody out.
Yeah.
Which,
Why are you looking at me?
well, we know we would get kicked out.
I'm in danger.
Nice. Well, we're happy that you could join us.
yes, and thank you for the beautiful intro. That was wonderful.
So we met, you and I met in December at a Secret Santa party. There, like in the last couple of years, there's been a lot of creator events happening.
noticed,
I guess
yes.
post-COVID, everybody's like really keen to get together. And we met each other at a Secret Santa. And I noticed you immediately because you had a fire sweater on. It was amazing.
Weren't we supposed to wear something? I think it was like a themed party, wasn't it?
I thought it was just like giving gifts to each other, like Secret Santa style.
I read somewhere that it was like, bring your most insane sweater or something, Christmas sweater thing, but I didn't have a Christmas sweater, so I just brought like some wild sweater that I had.
Yeah, it was really cool. It had like little threads hanging off of it. Like it looked like it was battered and tattered, but it was supposed to look that way, I guess.
That's how I bought it, yeah.
And now you're wearing another fire sweater.
So it was between this or the number 5 orange sweater today.
And what is this?
This is the Ice Spice sweater. I figured why not? I got it maybe a month ago. Just everything I buy nowadays is for the episodes that we do, so I can, so people in the comments are like, "What the fuck is he wearing?" I can swear, right?
Oh yeah. Please. My mother loves it.
But yeah, basically everything I buy now is just to, fuck with the audience watching. I'll get some weird sweater or something. I don't know.
Your driving engagement is what it's called.
Yes, basically. Yeah.
Do you ever like sign the sweater and then give it away after? Leave a comment, I'll give you my sweater.
No,
after.
but I should do that maybe. That might be a good idea.
Are you buying? Like, do you wear the same thing twice in and out?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I try not to. I try to change it up, But we do so many episodes every week, it would be insane to, change outfits every episode.
We had a friend who wore a different T-shirt every single day. I don't know if you met him, Bradley Friesen, helicopter pilot.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
Remember?
he would throw away the shirt after he wore
I
it?
think he would donate them after,
donated it,
but he should he's a pretty wealthy guy, and his apartment in Gastown was just half T-shirts.
New T-shirt every day of your life.
Yeah.
So I have a sound. We're talking about swearing and whether we can swear, and I have a sound that's in response to whether or not we can swear or not. So let's hear it.
That's so funny you brought that up. I was gonna ask Connor if he'd ever played that for his dad today.
This specific song.
That specific song, the
What?
family reunion.
I haven't
crazy.
played it for him, but that is something I should consider.
Do you know the song?
I do, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to Blink-182 next week?
No, I'm not.
I was hoping I'd see you there.
Oh, you're going?
This guy is.
Anybody else going?
No. Oh, I'm so excited. I spent $800 on floor
Oh my
seats. That
God.
seems like a ripoff.
That is pretty expensive, but
Per ticket?
I honestly, there's only maybe a couple other bands out there I'd spend that much money on.
what are those bands?
Maybe The Neighborhood. I would
They
spend that
wouldn't
much
charge
money
that
on.
much.
Yeah, I don't think they would charge.
Well, they wouldn't be
Just
in an
like
arena.
the neighborhood band. I think they just play on the street.
It's free. I don't know. And I don't even know who the other person is. I don't know.
Wait, what's the most you guys have spent to go to a concert?
I don't know actually, not much, because I tend to go to concerts that are less than $100. Like I'll go to, if it's at like the Commodore or something, that's where I'll go. I don't know, maybe like when I was younger, my dad took me to Coldplay, which was probably a decent amount, maybe $300, but that's about it. I'd never go above like 300, I think. Sorry for that.
Well, that's 800. So.
I feel like an idiot right now.
Yes, offense.
No, I knew I was making a dumb purchase, but I'm like, I don't care.
Sometimes you got to splurge. When
Yeah,
when it
it's
feels
for an
important.
experience, Like I wouldn't pay that much for, I don't know, like a watch or a belt or something like that. But if it's for an experience, like a trip or a concert or something, I think it's worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, you could probably spend $800 on beers at Rogers Arena.
Yeah.
I think it's like 3 beers.
I had tickets to Amy Winehouse like 15 years ago, and then she went to rehab, and then she died. So couldn't.
Did you get a refund?
Yeah. You had to actually show up at her funeral, and they were like handing out vouchers.
Dear
Oh,
God.
that sucks.
Yeah.
So we met at this Secret Santa party. What was your gift? What did you gift
Oh,
someone?
I don't even remember, dude.
Oh, it must have been really meaningful then.
Yeah, it was not.
Was it a sweater?
I hand painted a picture of Homer Simpson as Mr. Sparkle for JJ McCullough.
Oh, yeah,
McCullough?
I know JJ.
Yeah.
See, I think I forget who I got. That's the problem. And it was somebody that I didn't know anything about. My dad actually, he wasn't there because, like I said, he's not a fan of like the social events and all that kind of stuff. But he got Ben. Don't know how to say his last name.
yeah.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, the Let's Go on an Adventure.
Adventure guy. Yes, yeah, he's a super cool guy. But my dad was able to get him like a really meaningful gift. He did a bunch of research into his content, but for me it was tough. I forget who I got, but it was like there wasn't much to go off of.
What did your dad get him? Like ice picks and a -20 sleeping bag?
Yeah, something like that. No, I think it was like his favorite breweries beer or something like that.
Oh,
Something
nice.
else for
Good save
outdoor
bet.
stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
I was actually going to ask you about that event because I'm new into this whole creator thing, at least in Vancouver. You know, like I don't know. Are these events, were they common before? Like you've been in it for forever.
I feel like the difference here is that maybe I'm wrong here. Jason can chime in on this too, but I feel like these days they're made by like one person. His name's Matt Mort.
Yes.
And he makes a lot of these events and has a lot of these group chats and stuff, and things kind of pop up. Back in the day, I remember there were gatherings, but they were more like professional. Like it was more like, I remember one we went to was a film production company's, like, what do they call them? Like, not like a think tank. It's like a brain something. I don't
Meeting
know.
of the minds, kind of like.
Something like that.
Yeah, you show up and learn something.
And then also YouTube came here
YouTube
a couple times, once or twice. And in Gastown, actually, there was some sort of development kind of day or two. So I think they've changed, but it's cool. I mean, yeah. Normally I'd kind of turn those things down, but the Secret Santa element, I'm like, this is fun. I want to make something for someone.
Yeah, there was another one I've only been to 2. It was that, and then I don't know if you know Alicia. What is her last name? I'm so bad with last names. She's
Keys.
No, yeah, that would be cool. No, I don't. She has like some type of brand thing. I think it's called Trendable that she's working with, and she hosted this event in Gastown. Downey was there, Matt Mort, a bunch of people. I wasn't planning on going to that one, but they had a lot of free food, like a huge charcuterie board that took like, I don't know, it was like 2 meters long, and free alcohol. So I was like, I got to go to that. But yeah, I'm not too keen on it either. I don't know. I'm not the most social person, so. But yeah, the Christmas one was fun.
I'm sorry, I forgot the charcuterie board today. I would have brought that out.
Well, you brought a sandwich.
We had it earlier.
I did have a sandwich and muffins, but yeah, well, it was nice to meet you there again. And I wanted to bring up actually how we first interacted, because you approached me and you mentioned you watched our videos, Jason and I's IFHT videos back in the day, but there was one video that you referenced.
Specifically, yes. That changed my life.
And I loved it.
Changed ours too.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of the video. I just remember watching it with my buddy, and it was the video that inspired us to start making comedy sketches. And so I don't know if you guys know, or if anybody watching knows, but I've had a lot of different YouTube channels. This is just the one that's been successful. So I've been doing YouTube for a long time, but you know, they haven't gone anywhere, haven't picked up an audience. But yeah, I was a kid. I don't know how old I was, but my friend and I were browsing YouTube, and we saw that you guys were from Vancouver. So like, let's watch these guys. And something to do with like you guys, someone had to go to the bathroom and he pissed everywhere. Was it Jason went to the bathroom?
The title of the video is Unnecessary Epicness Bathroom Break.
Yeah. That video changed my life, man. That changed my whole idea of what you could do on YouTube.
Now you're talking.
God, that makes me happy. God, that makes me happy. 15, well, not 15 years, 10 years. Wow. Okay. All right. Pull it up, Alonzo, please.
Dude, you have it? Oh my God.
It was privated, but we had to unlist it for that. Wait. Before you play it, when did we make this? esque out of that.
Title's just Epic P.
Yeah, the title is Epic P, but
Yeah, what year was this?
2011.
Wait,
Okay, yeah, so that's when I would have found
How
it.
many
January?
views does it have?
17,000.
70, that's probably all me.
January was it?
Connor.
That makes sense because like it's winter. We weren't doing much other than making dumb videos inside. So
Pissing the day away.
all right. Well, I mean, let's play this. And if you're watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoy what you're about to
Wait,
see.
how long is it?
2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah, it's kind of long, but we'll let's. This is a moment,
This is
guys. Let's just
cinematic.
enjoy
I
this.
have to see it. It's been so long since I've seen it.
Do we have audio? Oh no, I'm not hearing audio. Oh boy.
Alonzo.
Oh no. What happens after 3, 2, 1? What?
And we're back.
And we're potting.
Dude,
All right, okay, so
I'm
let's
ready for this, man.
All right. Play the video.
God, it's intense.
Yeah. Great score.
Yeah.
Jason and I in my old house eating popcorn, watching Jersey Shore together, sharing popcorn from the same bowl.
It's an interesting creative choice we had.
Classic
Jersey Shore.
YouTube music in the background.
Is the music
Absolutely.
Too, is the music
Incompetent.
too loud?
Incompetech.
You should review this.
Yes.
Kevin
Magic
McLeod.
bullet cups.
Matt, you're gonna have to pause it. I have to pee.
I'm not pausing it.
Why? Why can't you just pause it?
It's okay, I'll tell you if anything happens.
No, you won't. You always skip out on that.
Fine, just watch a rerun.
I don't want to watch the rerun. I just want to go back and pause it, and then I'll come back and it'll be fine.
Look at Jason's hair.
It's incredible.
Can't go. I don't want to miss
Barely
anything.
watched this.
You know, if you
Full Bieber.
could have went there right now.
I probably couldn't do it because it's super far away.
No, it's not. It's like 10 feet away.
It's not gonna be. Your house is super long.
So,
Can you please just pause it?
I'm not gonna pause it.
Can you please pause
No.
it? Pause it.
Just
It looks like Jason's laughing.
I am.
My mom is like upstairs while we're recording this. And that's why we would never swear in our sketches, or we would rarely swear. All right, so Jason's making his journey to the bathroom, which is only like a 20-second walk away from where we were originally sitting. He's making his decision whether to go through the living room or the kitchen. He's holding his crotch. He's gonna pee his pants. He can't hold it. He's jumping over stools. The color grading is insane. Look at that. Look at those shots. T1i? No, T2i. We
T2i.
have the 60 frames per second. And he's made it to the toilet. And Jason
Filmed a
is
lot in this bathroom.
taking a piss.
Now, what was the pee? Was that a water bottle?
Water bottle.
Nice.
With a hole in the cap.
No.
Look at those angles.
Practical.
Yeah, you did it for real.
And now he's pushing really hard. His stream of piss.
Why did you unlist this? This is amazing.
I don't know, man. He's pissing over my toothbrush. He's pissing on the bar of soap. He's pissing on himself. He's pissing on my grandma's needlepoint. He's pissing on the Kleenex. And he's done. And now we're back on the couch. He's got water all over him. He's wet.
I'm wet.
Oh, why you wet? That's piss.
Black is just water.
Relax, it's water.
It's piss.
What?
Oh, good. We got credits.
Rex Slam, and he wasn't even in it. Had nothing to do with it.
Did he help shoot it?
No. No, we were just like, we're a trio. We have to be inclusive.
It's like Lennon and McCartney. They just would put their names on both, you know?
That's awesome.
Oh, man. That was so
How you
good.
doing over there, Jason?
That inspired you?
It did, man. It did. Because, I didn't know you could do that on YouTube at the time.
What, piss jokes?
Anything like that, you know? It was
Yeah.
just two guys with a camera making like a great skit. I mean, looking back, you can see it's, the age, it hasn't aged as well, but
Hey.
but it's at the time it was like I don't know, it was mind blowing for me. I was like, holy shit, this is great. So I started making skits with my friends and stuff. And,
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
We were inspired by Julian Smith, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Many people, but I feel like once we started making these sketches, we try to get the quality higher and higher because of Julian Smith. But the epicness, I feel like that came in because of Freddie Wong, Corridor Digital. I don't know. There's like these people who are making super cinematic, fun stuff. And I just feel like this is like the essence of YouTube, just doing mundane stuff.
Yes.
But making it fun for everybody.
I've noticed there's not many, at least maybe I'm not looking for it, but I don't find too many like sketch comedy channels nowadays. I don't know if you browse YouTube a lot, like just casually, but I see a lot of commentary videos, like people talking about things, reviewing things, but sketch comedy is kind of just almost vanished in a way. At least
long form. It's all short bite TikTok. Instagram stuff.
Yeah, I feel like the Gus Johnsons of the world kind of
R.I.P.
took over. R.I.P.
He got canceled.
Oh, he got canceled.
Oh wait, he got.
I thought he died.
Canceled.
Yeah, that's what
Oh, God, I'm so sad. Yeah, right. He got canceled.
Socially, R.I.P.
Yeah. I looked into that cancellation.
We've talked about that, how the long form sketch thing is just not out there in the same sort of way. But
we
I've
are
seen
releasing a long form sketch this week, actually.
Long 2-minute form.
Jason will pee on me in this one.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
It's epic piss
Revenge.
too.
We're still gonna put Rex Lamb in the credits.
Yes.
Just as a shout out.
Oh my goodness. Probably the most recent sketch comedy people were obsessed with on YouTube was Auntie Donna.
I don't know Auntie Donna.
They're from New Zealand?
Australia.
Oh, okay. Oh, they're brilliant.
Were they
really
that big, or was that just like an us thing?
No, man, they're huge. They went on tour. They came and
have a
toured.
TV show.
Well,
Yeah, and
it's all relative.
They sold out like the Commodore here.
They're no Mr. Beast, you know.
Oh, yeah, but hey,
Who
who knew that we were changing Connor's life back in the day?
Exactly.
Think of these guys.
Yeah.
Oh man, I will.
Okay, so what do you like? What's the next move after you watch that video? Like you said, you started making sketch comedy with your buddy.
Yes, yeah. So I've gone through a bunch of different YouTube I'll call them phases. I don't know, different channels. We started making sketch comedy, and so 2011, I would have been like 12 years old, and yeah, our stuff wasn't good, but
Same.
one thing that was very inspiring was also I used to watch the stuff he did with Changman, because I grew up in my elementary school, I'm in East Vancouver, and all my buddies were either Vietnamese, Chinese, or Filipino. So I was like the one white guy. They all call me Guaylo and stuff like that. And it was a fun. Seeing those videos. I think there was one that was like Asian gangsters recruit white boy or something like that.
Yes.
I was
I was the white boy.
Yes.
I was the Guaylo. Do you know what Guaylo means, Dave? Yeah, that's why you're a North Vancouver boy, I guess.
Yeah.
Guaylo, Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what it means?
Was it just like stupid white boy or something like that?
No. Big Al, you know what Guaylo means? Nope. And you had an Asian girlfriend. What the heck's going on there? Guaylo means white devil.
In what language?
Mandarin? Cantonese?
I think it's
one of those? I don't know.
Most of my buddies were Mandarin, but I had Vietnamese friends call me Guaylo too. So I don't know.
That's universal.
Yeah, I think it goes all across the board. But you heard white devil? I heard white like ghost. That's what I was told. But devil makes sense.
Maybe they're kind of like one of the same.
Yeah.
They're not very flattering either way. So
all ghosts are white. So
yeah. So maybe it's white devil then. It makes more sense. But we started making skits like around that. Not exactly copying the idea, but kind of going off that. Because all my friends that we were making skits with were either Vietnamese or Chinese, so we would do that, and it'd be a white boy trying to learn Asian culture, but just being horrible at it, teaching me how to use chopsticks and stuff like that, and just taking a simple idea and then exaggerating it. I mean, you know what I'm talking about when it comes to sketches. Like, I think there was one with chopsticks where we had to keep making the chopsticks bigger for me until we got like two fucking big pieces of plywood, and I was like trying to eat something small. So those kind of sketches, they never really went anywhere, but they were fun to make, and they kind of built the foundation of just me learning how to edit and whatnot, and how to interact on YouTube, and how to learn the algorithm and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, by the time I was done those skits, I went through a bunch of different channels, and then 2021 is when I landed on the idea of doing the show that I run now, which is the only successful channel I've had. So
is that YouTube channel number 21, or when you were 21 years old?
2021.
Oh, 2021. Okay.
Third option.
Oh, wow. Because you told me that you made 12 YouTube channels or something.
Yeah, there's been so many, like different skit ones. I also did some gaming stuff that I tried to get into, but that's like a really hard market to get yourself into. It's really saturated. I tried commentary stuff as well, but ended up working on the most recent channel that I've done, which is the music reaction thing with my dad. So I don't know. I never expected that one to be the one that would do well, but it worked.
You also, before we started recording, we were talking about Peter Chow and us all being inspired by his YouTube videos. Do you remember what you were going to say? You said you were going to save it for the pod.
Oh no! The thing I was going to save for the pod was the about Manila Grey.
Oh, Manila Grey, right.
You said you're going to save talking about Peter Chow for
what we're going to save. We got to make notes here. Jeez.
Well, I think we were just talking about how big he was and how some people don't even, he's just kind of not I don't want to say vanished. I still see him pop up every once in a while, but without the sunglasses, so it's unrecognizable. He was such an influential YouTuber at the time.
Totally. I mean, we were in high school and we saw him in the newspaper, like front page of the newspaper. That was like a huge thing.
Yeah, no, for sure. And he was another one that I was inspired by. And you guys worked pretty closely, I think, right? You guys filmed some of his music videos and stuff. And
we worked with him recently.
Oh, did you really?
He came on an ad shoot we did. And,
he did.
It was awesome.
Oh, he's the best, man. He's just got the best energy. He will turn it up, turn it down, whatever you need. He's polite and friendly with everybody.
He talked to a random stranger that approached us and talked to him for like 20 minutes. And he was just some like lunatic guy that was talking about how his like kid does videos. I don't even know.
He knew who he was?
No.
Oh.
But he recognized that we had some sort of thing going on. Yeah. And, the Davin, his real name, Davin just like humored him for a good 20 minutes. And I was like, I would have gotten out of that conversation so fast.
Yeah, he's really good at reading the room and just being whoever he needs to be in the moment. It's great. But yeah, you asked us if Manila Grey had been on the podcast. I said yes. And what was the story?
Oh yeah,
what was the thing?
So it's funny. They actually reached out on Instagram to my dad. Runs the Instagram account, so he just messaged me or called me or whatever and said, "Oh, there's these guys that they're verified. They have music. You want to read the message?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." I didn't know who Manila Grey was because I know them as beep.
They're not going to be happy about that one. I'm going to get a call and a text.
You want to bleep it out?
Nah, I don't know.
No, do they not like having that talked about, like their old name?
Yeah, I think they're uncomfortable. I keep telling them it's gonna come for you one day. It's gonna come. It might even help blow you up even more. Like there's a lot of artists who had other things in the past.
Yeah.
Like Connor, 12 YouTube channels.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're gonna talk about every single one.
Okay. Yeah. Well, anyway, I knew them from before they were Manila Grey. I'll just say that. So they messaged us and they were like, "Hey, we've seen the channel and we like what you guys are doing and stuff, and we're from Vancouver." And I was like, "Dude, I fucking know you guys." Like I was listening to you guys when I was like 12 and 11 years old. I bought one of their songs on iTunes and shit. So it was pretty cool. And they invited me to their show at the Commodore. I think it was at the Commodore. I couldn't go because I was leaving for Europe for a couple of weeks. But it was just a weird full circle moment where I'm like, yeah, they hit me up not knowing that I knew who they were. They were kind of pitching themselves like, "Hey, we're these artists from Vancouver." And I'm like, "Dude, I don't even get me started. I've been listening to you guys for a bit before the name change and everything."
That's rad. So just being who you are, you get invited to concerts now just to be there and just to...
Yeah, there's been a few instances, which is pretty cool because I'm obviously a big music guy and I love going to shows. So getting invited for free is always a fun thing. I went recently to the JID concert. I don't know if you know JID. Mm-hmm. You know JID? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I went to his show because his team reached out to us, said, "Hey, would you be able to do a review of his album?" And I was like, "Sure, I'll do it." I like JID. I think they were offering like, they wanted to know what our rate was like to do an album, but we don't we don't get paid for album reactions just because I feel like that will kind of fuck up the authenticity of it, like if we start doing paid reactions. But I happen to like JID, so I was like, "Oh, we'll do it for free." And then they were pretty happy about that. They're like, "Oh shit, for free, okay." What else? Do you guys want anything? Like, and we're like, "Yeah, maybe tickets to a show or something." And they were like, "Sure, we'll get you guest lists." So we went to the JID concert, which was fun.
Where was that?
It was at not the Coliseum, the
Peony Forum.
Peony Forum, yeah.
Do you like that place?
No.
Okay,
the
good.
worst.
I hate it.
Worst acoustics.
It's horrible.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Was it all ages too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
God, the worst.
I sat up with my dad. It was his first hip hop, second hip hop concert. But we went up like to the balcony seating area and just got some beers. And I think we got recognized probably over 40 times by different people. Like
It must be like supercharged when you're together,
yes, yeah.
right? Like if you're separate, the context isn't
Yeah,
quite there. but-
I get recognized by myself occasionally, and
Yeah.
Same with my dad. But it's, if we're together, people are like, okay. Because if you see me out in public, someone might do a double take and be like, it could be him. I don't know. And you see my dad, they'll be like, I don't know. He's got a toque on. He's doing something, maybe not him, but together that kind of confirms it. And,
Yeah.
we had probably over 40 people come and chat with us, which was really cool cool for me, but mostly cool for my dad because, he's completely new to all of this. He didn't expect the channel to, be as big as it actually is. And it really like moves him emotionally when people come up and chat with him. And it's not like just quick, hey, how's it going? I watch you guys. They'll come up and they'll be like, hey man, I lost my father 2 years ago and I watch you guys and it's so comforting and like you're like a internet father to me, and that like makes my dad like pretty emotional. So it's cool. It's really cool.
Yeah, like the way I would describe your content is just like radical sincerity almost. Like it's just so like raw and like honest, and I think that's why it resonates with people.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, to answer about the concert things, not super often. It's not like we're going to every show. I'm not getting, except for the Blink 182 one. I declined those tickets. They gave me free ones. They said, no, I'm kidding.
Dude, if they're sliding in your DMs, let me know. If you need a camera guy, a friggin' audio technician, whatever, hairstylist, let me know.
Yeah. But yeah, it doesn't happen all the time, but when it does, it's pretty cool.
Hey, Dave, personal question.
Yeah.
What underwear are you wearing right now?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Matthew. I'm wearing my favorite pair of Beneath underwear.
Ooh, Beneath. They started right here in Vancouver, didn't they?
Right as always, Jason. They used to be called My Package, but now that name refers to the My Package pouch technology that is built right into their underwear and bottoms to keep you comfortably supported no matter where your day takes you.
Yeah, it's like a little hammock supporting your private bits, and they've put that same technology into their North Shore bike liner short.
How little of a hammock, Matt?
So little.
Okay.
Just
want to be clear.
We've been wearing them for over a year now on Mahalo My Dude, and we've never felt more supported down there.
Yeah, I've been loving the liner shorts, and I was stoked to see them come out with this bib version this past spring, and I've been using them on the longer rides, and boy, do they feel comfy.
What about non-mountain bikers?
Great question, Matthew. Well, for us non-mountain bikers, Beneath also has a ton of base layers, 2-in-1 shorts, and of course,
Underwear.
Underwear? They're also taking every possible action towards having a lesser impact on the environment through their use of sustainable materials and methods.
And right now, Beneath is offering exclusively for Feeding Off Each Other listeners,
AKA Chuthers.
to save 25% off their next order from Beneath. So head over to beneath.com or CA. That's BN3TH.com and use the code FEEDING25 at checkout.
And now, back to the
pod. Well, you're getting pretty famous out there, and we looked you up. Well, actually, first of all, Alonzo, pull up that link I just sent. You're in the new. No, not that one. The other one. The other one. No, oh, you spoiled it.
You son of a bitch.
Sorry, you didn't spoil anything because I didn't see.
Okay, great. You were in the news. You were in the global news.
Yes. Global news.
So the headline is BC.
I think it's right, Beefy.
Yeah, my dad's just on fucking steroids.
Beefy father and son duo charm worldwide audiences on music YouTube channel. I actually haven't even watched this yet.
I watched it. Did they make you like
what is this
recreate?
Noise? What is this noise? Oh no. They're replacing the caulk outside the building.
Us right now?
The caulk. I'm serious. The CAULK. They're replacing the caulk on the walls.
Oh, shit.
Oh God. Well, that's annoying. Anyways,
Look at that font.
let's just play a little bit of this. I want to see what this is about.
2, 1. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Connor. You're my father, Kevin.
From a makeshift basement studio in East Vancouver, the heartwarming relationship between a father and son has found a worldwide audience.
Same headphones?
Having that other
Oh,
side,
trusted
where it's
brand.
like, you're not just my father, you're my best friend. It's something special.
It all comes on the back of their YouTube channel, where Connor shares his favorite albums with his father, Kevin.
And the way you've done it for me is that going back on, starting at the latest album and then going backwards has been the best thing.
In just 2 years, their channel, Turning the Tables, has amassed 500,000 subscribers and nearly 50 million views.
That was really, really, really nice on the ears, man. I can't emphasize how much of a special moment it is, because you're listening together and you're looking at each other and you're sharing lyrics, and it's not something you do every day.
Musically inclined.
Was it? You had the camera crew in there.
Yes.
Was it awkward?
Not for me, no.
Can you bring that volume down there, Alonzo?
Yeah, no, it wasn't too awkward. The camera was big, and it was only 2 guys from Global. The guy who is doing the voice here, Troy, he's a fan of our channel, so he's been wanting to do this for a while. But they had him out and doing news. I guess to work your way up in the news, I don't know how it works completely, but they sent him over to Regina for a bit, and then he was in like Thunder Bay or something. Go to these places that he wasn't too, excited to cover news in. But finally, he's back, where he was born in Vancouver. So this is his first story he's actually done by himself here. But yeah, no, it was cool. I mean, my dad was super nervous, and I was like, why? And he's like, it's the news. And then I was like, yeah, it's the news. Like, why are you nervous? Like,
way less people are going to see this than watch your videos.
Than watch our videos.
The irony.
Yeah, but he's he grew up in that generation where the news is everything. Like, it's funny. We were sitting when it aired at 6 o'clock on Friday, and my phone was just dead. Not a single message. My dad, just constant ding, 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 ding. Hey, you're on the news. Like, people from his old job, people like fucking. One guy texted him. I guess my dad was drinking at the Legion and gave his number to a guy, and because they were chatting about music, and he just got a message. Hey, it's Harold from the Legion. I saw you on the news. It's just like his phone was blowing up.
Is this the Commercial Drive Legion?
Yes. Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, I love that place. But
it's down the street from me.
Oh, sweet. But yeah, it really shows like the different generations of who watches the news and who doesn't.
We've got that too, because like I used to have a YouTube channel, and we got on in the newspaper, and we got on like Global and CTV and stuff, and I did a feature really similar to this, and we had to like pretend to write this song we did a Canucks song parody thing, and so like it was edited exactly like that. It was VO just like that.
What was the Canucks song parody?
It was called Canucks Rule. It was from 2011. And it was like in the style of CeeLo Green, "Fuck You."
I think I watched.
Pull it up.
I think I did. Yeah. Did you do multiple Canucks song parodies, or was that the only one?
I think
you guys did a couple, then we did a few.
You did one.
Yeah.
Oh no, we did 2. We did one that was like very like Lonely Island, like.
Well, I wonder who did it first. Was it you guys? Because
we did it first.
Because it was very clear. Like,
you did
this works.
Somebody that I used to know, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we did that.
And that landed us on the front page of the 24-hour newspaper.
People don't forget.
But like, the older generation. They were like, "Oh, you're legitimate now." Like being in those sort of like older media types of things.
Yeah, that's how
you exist.
My grandmother was like, "Oh my God, this is like real. Like,
exactly.
You guys actually have a business thing going on." And I was like, "We've been doing this for like 2 years now, but now it's solidified, I guess."
That's funny.
Global BC.
So have you noticed any sort of like uptick in engagement after the news, other than your dad's phone?
No, not at all. Yeah, we lost a few people.
It's coming. The boomers are still trying to figure out how to turn their computer on. So don't worry. Don't worry. It'll come.
They're dialing up right now.
Well, it's very clear that you're getting more famous out there. You ever thought about that? You ever consider yourself famous?
No, not at all. I feel like, I don't know, unless you're like really up there in YouTube, unless you're like a Mr. Beast or something, I feel like you always, I'm speaking for myself obviously, but I feel like I always put myself, not in a famous category because it's YouTube, you know, like
even if you get spotted 40 times at a concert, you're not famous.
Well, you know, those are like very specific environments though, you know, like a concert. If it's a artist that we covered, we're probably going to get noticed. So it's not too uncommon, but like, you know, if I go somewhere if I go to a bookstore, you know, like, cause go shopping there or something, I'm not going to get recognized. There's a super rare chance. Not saying that our viewers don't read, maybe, I don't know.
They just listen.
Yeah.
Well, let's put this to rest. Let's find out if Connor's famous. So we put in Connor on famousbirthdays.com. Boy, these are some attractive Connors.
One guy looks like Zoolander, kind of.
Every haircut is the same. They're all Zoomer haircuts. You seen yourself here yet?
No, I don't.
No, Connor Gray? No, that's not you. Keep going. Connor Sharp?
Weird Connors.
No, Connor Murphy. Connor... No. Anybody recognize any of these Connors?
I don't know if I want to be a Connor anymore after this list here.
The guy with the dark hair is in the show Sex Education.
Oh, I've seen the pilot episode.
Which dark hair?
Yeah.
Up there.
You're like a quick fade away from a Zoomer haircut, Connor. Like, you just got to shave the sides and then you could fit right in on that page.
Yeah, I actually just got a haircut like 2 days ago, so I was rocking pretty long hair. But
I mean, he is a Zoomer, right?
Yeah, but the Zoomer haircut is like...
Zoomer,
You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I know exactly.
We don't see it here, so maybe you're not famous. So,
I guess not.
Yeah, you can relax. You're not famous.
Thank God.
Type in Matt Dennison.
Are you on there?
You mean
I don't know. I don't know if I am, but they emailed me one time. They're just trying to get clicks and like there I am.
That's a good picture, man.
Number 119,000.
No, that's
81 most popular person on the website.
Boost.
Huh?
You can boost it for some money.
Button.
No way. Who's doing that, man?
Let's do it. Let's all pitch and get you number one.
We're going to do a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Number one.
Wait, go down. There's some more stats.
Yeah. Let me see. Oh,
Number 5, born in Richmond, New Canada.
Number 5? That's pretty good. No way.
I mean,
and I'm number 3 with the last name Dennison.
Yeah, who's the other 5?
Okay, so celebrities born in Richmond, Canada. Sean Ashmore, 43 years old. He's a movie actor. We got Aaron Ashmore, 43, TV actor. Brent Seabrook, 38. Do you know Brent Seabrook?
Of
course.
Yes.
What team?
Defenseman for the Blackhawks, won like 3 cups.
And we got James Paxton, 34, baseball player.
Mariners.
And there's one other person, Claudia Kay, 24, TV actress.
Sean Ashmore was Iceman in the X-Men movies.
This is just so stupid because they literally emailed me and then I like had to send my own information. So it's not that glamorous. I'm like, sure, why not?
Yeah, why not? SEO, etc.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad I'm not on there.
Yeah.
I hope it stays that way for a while.
Yeah. I'm going to submit you tonight.
He's turning the tables on you.
Whoa. Nice one.
Thank you.
Jason, you looking for a...
There it is.
You almost pantomimed that. That's amazing. So one thing we were curious of is how do you get away on YouTube with playing the music almost entirely outright?
We don't. We get copyright strikes every video.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, we make no money off YouTube.
No way.
But what we do is we cut it enough that the labels are okay with us keeping it on there. If we played it completely uncut, they would take it down because they'd be like, this is almost like an alternate way to listen to the music. But by cutting it just enough, they still take all the revenue, but they're like, you can keep it up, so it's fine. But our solution for that is just to because we do need to make, we do this full time, so we have to make money somehow. So we have a Patreon where people can support us, and that's where we get basically all the support. But we make no money off YouTube, and I get that question a lot by people doing they are doing reaction channels, and they're like, dude, I can't make any money, like how are you guys getting around this? I'm like, we're not, man. Like you just gotta just deal with it. You have to, the label's gonna take the money, and that's all you can do, really.
Well, have you received any copyright flags or strikes?
No, never.
Really?
None of those, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they're all pretty cool. Like all the labels are cool with you using the music. It's just to the extent that you're not obviously playing the whole song. Like you can't re-upload a song in its entirety. But yeah, they're all pretty cool about it. We have some connections with different labels. Like they've reached out to us. So there's certain videos we have made a little bit of money off of. We did a Dr. Dre reaction, and we got reached out to by the label because they were doing a re-release. There's some weird story with it. I don't know. I think Snoop Dogg wanted the album down off streaming to turn it into an NFT or something, and that didn't work. So they had So they had to do a re-release of the record, and then they were hyping it up, and they're like, "Can you guys do it on your channel so we can just get some people listening to it?" And I'm like, "It's a classic record. I don't know why you need us to do it, but sure, we'll do it." And they cleared it for us, like with the copyright thing. And there's a couple other bands that have been cool with us. Like, they let us do it and make money off the video. But for the most part, we cover like a Drake album. He's not reaching out and saying, "Don't worry, man, take it." So they had that ready. But yeah, we don't get around it, basically, to answer your questions. We just Yeah,
I mean, I was always kind of scared as a YouTuber to use music we didn't have rights to, thinking we'd get a flag. But after knowing that you haven't received a flag, you must only receive a flag if you're doing something like extremely inappropriate.
It's got to be really fucked up.
Or you got to be adding something new to it as well. Like, you're not just, like you said, playing it outright and being like doing the TikTok point to the sky.
For good radio.
But so you're chopping it up. That's good.
Yeah, I think if you did use, like, if you wanted to put a sketch out and used some song that's copywritten, I think you'd be fine. Like, they would just take all the money from the video. So, like, as long as you're comfortable with losing the possible revenue off the video, you can do that. They're not going to take your channel down. But that's it's not too bad.
So on that channel, are you even eligible for AdSense?
Yeah, we have AdSense. We signed up for it and stuff, but it's useless, basically.
So are you getting like hundreds of dollars, dozens of dollars? You must be getting a little bit.
I think we made like maybe almost 100. Like I think we're like 90. Like we're almost enough where we can cash out, because I think it's $100 before you can cash it out. So we've been doing it for 2 years. We're at like $90 something. So
my goodness,
we're working our way there.
And Twitch, do you monetize Twitch at all?
We do. We have like the subscriber thing, but we're not enjoying Twitch too much. We signed a contract, a 3-month contract with Twitch, because they were trying to push more music creators, because I guess their music section is kind of lacking. So they wanted us on Twitch, and we were like, yeah, that sounds great. And then we just kind of realized that the live setting is not for us, or at least it's not for my dad too much. He's not super comfortable with it. And it's just a lot of hours. They want us to do 20 hours a month to fulfill the contract, which doesn't seem crazy, but at the same time, when we're trying to do videos and all this stuff, and it can be tiring, and especially when you don't like live streaming. Like, we've learned it's not our thing. So we're not going to continue after this month is our last month on Twitch, and then I think we'll have it running, but we'll just pop on like maybe once a month or something like that. But we're not going to do the regular thing, the regular schedule that we have right now.
How much downtime do you have these days?
Not that much, just because it is a lot of work doing recording the video is not too bad. Like, that's the easy part, is sitting down for a couple hours listening to an album. But the editing is what takes a long time, because it's like, I mean, I've gotten faster at it. I can edit a video maybe 4 hours if I'm going like just full speed. But if I want to make it really good, it can be like almost an all day thing. And then we have to reply to people on Patreon and deal with a lot of other stuff that we've got going on behind the scenes. So yeah, not too much downtime, to be honest. But I like it. I like being busy. It's fun. And I have a friend who comes over occasionally. If like we're too overwhelmed, he knows how to edit. He was one of the guys that I made skits with back in the day.
Nice.
He's actually met you.
Oh.
You were filming something for Peter Chow. It was on the art gallery stairs.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I don't. It was some type of music video.
Yeah. It would have been Asian and I Know It, I think.
Yeah. That was it.
Or it was Canton Style. I don't know.
Oh, it might have been Canton Style.
Wasn't as long as You Love Me or whatever.
No. I think that's taken down actually.
Right.
Don't do the voice.
I was not going to do the voice.
It's funny. I have a very vague memory of filming there with my glide cam and someone coming up and saying hey.
Yeah, he came up and chatted with you guys. So he's actually met you. But
and I said, "Excuse me, we're working here. Can you not please approach us in the middle of something?" And he said I was a jerk.
Yeah. That's actually exactly what he said. I told him I was going on the show today, and he's telling me he's not going to talk to me afterwards because he still has PTSD from that moment.
So let's talk about the process of like how you start a video. When you're choosing an album, do you choose something that's going to get views, or do you choose something that you think you're going to like?
It's a balance of both, honestly. It's gotten to the point now, though, where like when we first started, it was just purely what I wanted to show my dad. I wouldn't do anything that I didn't want to do. But now, just because we have such a large audience and people are requesting stuff, even if it's a record that I'm not crazy on, but I know people want to see my dad's reaction to it. I'll do it. Like for example, the next video we're going to record is a Drake album. I'm not crazy on Drake. I'm not the biggest Drake fan, but
he does listen to the Feeding Off Each Other podcast.
Yeah,
Careful,
he's listening.
Yeah,
does he really?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Oh,
you pissed off both Drake and Manila Grey in this.
If you're listening to this, it's too late.
Oh shit. Sorry, Drake. I love your music. I love everything you do. That was just a bit. No,
he's a comedy guy. He gets it.
Yeah. No, but we're doing a Drake album this week, and I'm not crazy about it, but I know a lot of people want to see it, so we're gonna do that. So we kind of just pick basically. I've gotten into the routine of we try to do 4 albums a month, one every week. I'll do 2 that I'm very passionate about and I don't really care if they get views or not. And then 2 that I know that are probably going to perform well. And we do those most of the time if we have like a sponsorship that we've taken on and they like to, be on the popular videos, obviously. So, that's how kind of we run it at the moment. In the future, I'm not sure what direction we'll go, but as of right now, 2 personal favorites and then 2 kind of popular records.
Okay. And so a little further in the process, have you already listened to the music sometimes?
Most of the time, unless it's a new record. Sometimes like a new record will release and it's popular and we'll both go in kind of blind reaction. One of our more recent ones was Lil Yachty. He came out with I don't know if you're familiar with his music, but he
I thought it was Lil Yachty actually, but
Lil Yachty. He made some just trap music that was kind of fun and goofy, but then he released a record this year that was like a lot more well constructed and serious. It was very like psychedelic rock inspired. It was actually a really good project. We both went into that completely like not knowing anything, both of us, and it was a great time. We had an awesome experience. And then he reached out to us afterwards, which was really nice. He was like, I listen to music with my dad all the time, so watching you guys do it with my album was cool. And we've actually chatted with him a good amount, which is kind of cool.
Wow, sweet. Just like on Instagram? Or
just through Instagram and stuff. The thing is with Lil Yachty, though, is I know he is always hanging out with Drake, so now I'm a little worried.
They're coming for you.
So
you're gonna get your first copyright strike, copyright flag.
A little worried now about what I said earlier.
Welcome to every podcast we do.
So you tell your dad, "Hey, we're gonna react to this album," and then he goes, "All right, son, let me go turn on the printer."
Yes.
And then he prints out all of the lyrics.
Yeah, we've actually stopped with the printer just because, it was becoming, we were going through too much paper.
Well, my parents work at a paper company, so you got the paper hookup.
Oh, sweet.
From here on out. Don't worry about it.
No, we tried an iPad for a bit, but it just looked too boomer, like old, like Tim sitting with an iPad.
Really?
Taking photos in public with
Yeah.
it.
I was going to suggest that because I usually have an iPad for my soundboard. The only reason I don't have it now is because it died somehow. I don't know.
It's very boomer.
Shit, it killed itself. It didn't want to be a soundboard anymore.
No. But he just has a phone now that he just kind of scrolls through the lyrics, and people sometimes get pissed because they're like, "Oh, the fuck, man, your dad's not even enjoying it. He's on his phone the whole time." I'm like, "No, he's reading the lyrics." But,
Interesting.
yeah, we stopped with the paper because it was just becoming too much. Too much waste, and the phone works fine. So.
Is that a common comment that people get upset because he's not engaged looking at his phone?
It was like until like people started realizing. I think when we first switched to the phone, people were like, "What the fuck is he doing?" Now they get it. They know he's on his phone reading the lyrics because he's a big lyric guy. He loves to dive into the lyrics of an album. So yeah, for him it's really important. And yeah, we don't get the comments much anymore, but for a while it was a theme.
Are you a lyric guy? Are you really good at memorizing lyrics after listening to an album?
Memorizing, not so much, unless it's an album that I've listened to like hundreds of times. But I feel like that applies to most people, really. But I am a big lyric guy in the sense that I like to, dive into the lyrics when I listen to a record. But I'm the opposite of my dad. First listen, when I go into a record, I do no lyrics. Like I just listen. And then second listen, I'll go in with lyrics because I want the first listen to be like, just myself and the headphones, nothing else. And if I catch some lyrics, I do. If I don't, it's not the end of the world. But yeah.
Do you sing in the car?
Oh, all the time, yeah.
I would sing more in the car. I mean, I think I'm more of like humming because I can't memorize the lyrics. I don't know enough lyrics.
I can't either.
Yeah?
I know like one line from every song. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, do you have some albums that you like replay constantly, or are you kind of just are you more of like a playlist guy, or like what's your
I'm like a play songs over and over again until the people around me are absolutely sick of them because I don't update my playlists or my liked songs enough kind of thing, you know. But I don't know, I listen to a lot of Manila Grey, I listen to a lot of The Neighborhood, and I feel like those are probably the only two artists that I could actually like sing I would say 70% of the lyrics correctly.
Well, you also edit Manila Grey music videos.
Yes, there's certain songs that are like burned into my head.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Editing a music video. Oh my God. Like it used to drive me nuts having to listen to the song over and over again. But yeah, does that bother you when you're editing?
Re-listening to the song? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's it can be tiring because I have to go back and listen to certain parts, and it's it doesn't ruin the album for me, but it will ruin it for maybe like a week. Like I'll have to take a break from the record, and because I'm just done with this right now. But it's tiring doing that part, but the end product is worth it. So I can't complain too much.
Do you ever? I have this where you listen to an album, you form your opinion on it, and then maybe you watch like another YouTuber in your space, and then they have a different opinion, and you kind of like reassess.
Oh, all the time. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that happens to me mostly with Fantano.
I was going to say with Fantano, probably.
Yeah. You guys have both of you met Fantano, or just you?
Yeah. We both met him. Yeah.
It was at the
YouTube space, LA. We spent a few weeks together.
Because I've seen him rocking one of your old merch. shirts before. Yeah.
I've sent him like a toque, a really ugly orange toque. He wore that quite a bit. Some shirts. Yeah.
That's cool. That's sweet.
But I feel like him especially, he just makes you reassess everything you know about music.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
He also just sounds like the smartest person of all time. So you're like, I guess he's right.
Yeah.
Like, you just
he has that like authoritative voice where it's like everything he says is correct.
Yeah, I think he'd be a good politician if he wasn't doing music reviews.
He would be a good podcast guest on the Feeding Off Each Other podcast. If he's listening, he should come on.
Yeah.
Maybe our first remote podcast.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Yeah. I think he did a tour once. He came to Vancouver. I don't know what he does.
We filmed a video then, actually.
Did you actually?
Hey, Alonzo, can you pull that up, please? Anthony Fantano reviews my bike.
Really?
Okay, that's good. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Yeah.
What the heck is that?
What was that?
It's Fantano.
Oh,
okay, that's good.
What other sounds do we have from Fantano? I know we got some good ones.
I downloaded his pizza one, but
it's enough slices.
I fucking love that.
What about the she thick? He thick, boy.
Damn, boy, he's thick.
There we go. Yeah, we
Fantano,
okay.
Internet's busiest music nerd, review my.
This is Kaz, not
music
Anthony
bike.
Fantano.
Dude, he's got thick legs. Holy shit.
He's thick, boy. Yeah, wait, hold on. Can you turn down a little bit here? I was shocked. He's got big legs. I always get comments on my calves because I'm a mountain biker. I played volleyball as a kid. I have big legs. But I realized, wait, we never see his legs on video.
No, I've never seen his legs before. This is like a leg reveal for me.
Those look like prop legs that are just kind of like dangling.
They don't look real.
They might not be. I never actually asked if they were. Okay, so back to this video. Kaz, a friend of ours, made a bike that he vinyled the bike, and the vinyl is a mashup of all of his favorite albums.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So it's I'm guessing hundreds of albums just wrapped around, and it makes a really nice seamless pattern. He had just made that frame, so Fantano was coming through town, and we asked him if he would review Kaz's bike. All right, volumize us.
I still can't get over those fucking legs.
You can't ride it.
Okay.
It's just the frame so far.
This is very well done.
Thank you.
So, is this just a random array of everything, or do you have a personal, emotional connection to every one of these?
These are some of the albums that I've listened to over the years. Some of these I don't listen to anymore.
Okay, but they all have some kind of significance.
Yeah.
You've listened to them and enjoyed them.
Yeah, guys. There. So I went with only albums, no singles, no EPs, except for the Vanilla Grey guys. I went with singles, EPs.
Oh, sweet.
Vanilla Grey getting a lot of love in this podcast.
Yeah.
And they're starting to make it big. So I wanted to, get them on there, hype them out. Vanilla Grey.
When's Fantano gonna review a Vanilla Grey album, huh?
That's a good question.
About
Come on.
120 different albums.
Come on, Fantano.
There's 120 different albums.
Give us some Vancouver love.
120.
Pretty cool in general.
He roasts some of the albums.
I was just gonna say, it'd be so funny. It's just like, this is all fucking shit, man.
G-Eazy. He just called him out for G-Eazy.
Yeah. Not a fan of G-Eazy. I like G-Eazy.
Well, I don't mind G-Eazy.
I saw G-Eazy at the P&E.
Albums that
But is the Forum the same as the Coliseum?
I haven't listened to that.
Okay, I saw him at the Coliseum.
It's not the same as the amphitheater either.
Hard rock, a lot of the 80s stuff, bands like Rat.
All right, turn this down. This is.
I never really.
They're building a new amphitheater that looks pretty wild.
Kaz also he has the Enema of the State Blink-182 album. That's a great album. Have you listened to any Blink-182?
Yeah.
Would you consider yourself a fan?
No, I'm more of like a casual Blink-182 listener. Like, I wouldn't say that I'm a fan. To call myself a fan of something, I'd have to say that I'm like familiar with every record, or at least most of their discography. So I'm not for Blink-182, but
I had my bedroom walls plastered with posters, Blink-182 posters. So I
you had
consider
to be
myself
between
a fan.
like 8 and 16 when they hit to like really let it seep in.
Yeah. Wait, how old are you, Connor?
I'm 23, turning 24.
23. Okay, so I'm 31. Yeah, so there was a little bit of a window there. Yeah. How about you guys? Blink-182 fans?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
but like not.
Why did we not come to the concert then?
Because I didn't want to pay that much.
Yeah,
come on.
I also hate arena concerts.
How about we do the trench coat thing? I'll put on a trench coat. You guys can stand on my head,
like kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Fantano, does he inspire any of your work?
I mean, kind of, but not really. It's hard to say, because one thing that inspires me, from Fantano, is just his work ethic. The amount of stuff he puts out. He's like I mean, just look at those legs, man. Like
he walks.
Yeah, he
gets around.
He's something else, man. He's just a
talk real bad.
No, he puts out so many videos, and they're all so well written and detailed. So I like, that part is kind of what inspires me from him. I watch him a lot though, and I've chatted with him on Twitter. He's a super nice guy. Haven't met him in person, but talked to him online a lot. And he's really. Some people might think he's like an asshole or something, because some of his negative reviews, and he's got just the way he phrases things in the reviews. But he's a super sweet guy.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun times hanging out with him. I believe he's sober. Is he sober? I don't think he drinks.
Drunk every time with us.
Yeah, we were doing some drinking at the YouTube space, literally in the space and outside the space. But I hung out with him outside the bars, and we had some nice talks. And we wanted to visit him one time. Actually, I wanted to do a series where, kind of like Jerry Seinfeld's Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee. I wanted to do something where it was riding bikes.
That would be cool.
And I wanted to go to Connecticut, and I wanted to get lowrider bikes, and I wanted to ride around the neighborhood and just chat to them with a camera hanging out the back of a car or something.
That would be sweet.
Yeah, maybe one of these days we'll make it out there to the East Coast.
Yeah, or invite him here. I mean, you guys got such a nice setup. I think, I don't know. I don't know if he would fly out here for something, but if he ever did, that'd be awesome to have.
Plenty of floor space you could sleep on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, what do you guys want to ask Connor today?
I want to ask you about you and your dad. Were you guys like always as tight, or is it everything kind of like leveled up?
No, we weren't always as tight because we both worked like crazy hours. Like he was, working an office. We were both working office jobs actually. So we only saw each other at the end of the day, and we were both exhausted. So our conversation was basically like, "Oh, you gonna watch the Canucks tonight?" And he'd be like, "Yeah," and then I'd go to my room and sleep, and then that was about it. And then in the morning, I'd be making my coffee. He'd be like, "Oh, it was a good game." And I'd say, "Yeah, we sucked," or whatever. I don't know. That was basically it. We were close, like we had a good relationship, but we just didn't have time to really explore, emotions and just be open with each other. So we've always had a good relationship, but this channel has brought us a lot closer. And like they said, or like I said in the news clip, I look at him half as a father, half as like a best friend now. He's somebody that I hang out with. It's not just my father figure. He's a guy that I'll go get beers with, or hey, you want to go do something? Let's go, out and go record shopping or whatever, go get lunch. So it's a really cool relationship that is kind of opened up through this experience and through this channel.
That's cool. I almost feel like part of the like why people like your videos too is so often in your life you try to recommend things to people, like a movie, a show, even like you send someone a meme or an album, and like half the time you don't see them react to it, and they'll like double click the thing on Instagram or whatever, or B, they like you try to put like one of your parents in front of the TV and then they go watch the dishes, or try to show someone music, and so to like have someone that you're so close with actually like sit down and process it and like really take it in. I think that's a lot of what resonates.
Well, and that's one of the main reasons I started the channel is because I love seeing other people's reactions to stuff, whether it be shows, movies, music, even books. Like I know I don't get a reaction, but like if I recommend someone a book, like I'll be bugging them the next day. You get to this chapter, you get here. So I go to YouTube all the time. I'll see a reaction I want to see someone react to my favorite song or my favorite scene from a TV show. And the TV and movie stuff is fine, but I noticed with the music stuff, it was just so over the top and kind of ridiculous in a way. And I couldn't find channels that I like really enjoyed to watch reactions from, just because I was like, they got the typical thumbnail where they're like screaming and it's like they're freaking out, and I wanted like a genuine reaction. I'm like, I know you're just doing this for the video. Like you're just freaking out over this song, to get views, which is fine. It's entertainment at the end of the day. But I was like, I want to try to do this in a more authentic form, almost like a podcast, which is what we kind of turned it into. It's a video podcast. And I wanted to do it more just calm, because I felt like YouTube had a lot of very energetic things going on, and I was like, I just want to take a step back. So we sit down, we're not screaming, we're not going over the top. All our thumbnails look the same. We're just sitting with the album in front of us. We have tea every episode. We chat about the music, about some other stuff going on in our lives, and we just keep it authentic. And that's kind of what I wanted it to be, and it's worked out so far. And I think that might be a reason why it was successful, because it stood out from the crazy reactions of people going over the top and screaming, and you know what I'm talking about with the thumbnails.
Oh, absolutely.
Where it's like, this guy's never heard Bohemian Rhapsody, and there's some guy like, oh shit, they're all singing, and you're like, you've heard Bohemian Rhapsody, fuck off.
We were actually going to do a parody at one point where it was like Son reacts, because people always ask, when are you going to turn the tables, you know, and have your son react to something. And it's like I'm a huge music nerd, so I've listened to a lot of stuff that would get views. If we wanted to do an episode like that, it would have to be something obscure that some people aren't going to really be into. You know, I can't do like a Led Zeppelin reaction or a Beatles reaction, but we were going to do something like that, like a parody, where I'm like listening to like a Pink Floyd song, and then I just start freaking out and like flip the table or some shit. Just like title it like son shits his pants listening to Pink Floyd for the first time, and something like that.
I liked your recent Instagram post where you're like, oh, people ask me about my favorite records.
Yes.
And you're like, Wayne Gretzky's assist record.
I mean, fuck, man, it's a crazy record. No one's going to beat that. So.
Thought that was great.
Yeah, no, I like to fuck around. Like that's sometimes like my old roots of comedy sketches will find their way into the videos, you know, so you can really bring that all the way back to that pissing video.
Please do.
That's really where it all started.
Piss.
Yeah, basically.
Oh God, don't say piss. I gotta go. Don't say piss.
Every episode.
I don't know what happened to me.
No, it's good.
Is a sander going? I wanted to ask you, what is your oldest memory of as a child listening to music, like a song, an album, anything, and thinking, whoa, I really like this. I got to listen to this on repeat. Do you have any memory?
Okay, I don't have that, like a memory where I, was a child and I was like, man, I got to listen to this again, or I really like this song. But I do have a very distinct memory. My dad, growing up, or while I was growing up, he was into like, some popular bands. He liked Coldplay a lot. Coldplay was one band. That was the first concert I went to. He brought me to Coldplay in 2008, I think, when they did their Viva La Vida tour. And that song was huge. And I remember hearing that song, and it freaked me out as a kid because one of the lines is talking about the guys, they put my head on a silver plate, like they what's it called?
Decapitated.
Yeah, but what's the machine called? Guillotine. Yeah, use a guillotine, cut the guy's head off, and put it on a silver plate. And I remember having that vision in my head, and it just freaked me the fuck out as a kid. And then my dad took me to the Coldplay concert, so it was like I was like, man, I got to hear this live now. I'm going to fucking shit myself.
Did they bring up the guillotine? Yeah.
You're like, no.
I think Alice Cooper used to do that, actually. Fun fact.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he like had a fake head, and he would pretend he was getting his head chopped off.
Oh, fuck.
That would have been tough for a young Connor.
That would have been horrible.
Yeah,
but
Big Al, you're on it.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's probably one of my like first memories with music. Before that, my dad used to play stuff.
There you go. Top one.
Here we go. We got Alice Cooper on YouTube's Execution Live. My first, we'll load that up, but in the meantime, my first memory of being obsessed with music was listening to No Doubt. I think it was my brother's album or something. I don't know. It was, I don't know what it's called. It's the album with like an orange tree on it, and Gwen Stefani's there. She's holding it.
Tragic Kingdom, I think.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Nice one. Yeah. Love it.
Yeah, see, if they did that at Coldplay, I would fucking...
That would have been a little off-brand.
Like Chris Martin just walking around with my head.
I went to a Coldplay concert at BC Place, and it was kind of terrible. Recently.
Was that the 2017 one?
Maybe.
I think I went to that too. It wasn't very good.
No, like I got the tickets for free. It was like a friend of mine had tickets, and I was just kind of like bored.
Yeah.
It felt too like BC Place is just not.
I don't like stadium concerts. No. I'm not sorry again about like.
My wallet just wept.
I think unless the artist, like the point of it is that it's a stadium concert, right? And they're like so taking advantage of that medium, it can be cool. But for the most part, if it's just a band playing, it's.
I mean, I'm with you guys. The intimate concerts are way better, but when's the next time Blink-182 is going to play with Tom?
Yeah, fair.
Maybe never.
He's going to be chasing aliens for the rest of his life.
I'll be there every step of the way. Every step of the way.
Probe me, Tom.
There was another song I was obsessed with as a kid. Eric Johnston, White Cliffs of Dover.
What?
I know that.
Such a legend. You don't know that?
No, I don't.
Can you get a little snippet of it? Oh yeah, we got to pull up Pablo, honey. If you played Guitar Hero, you might know this song.
Sure. I did.
But this song is like basically a really long No, not that one, was it? No. No, it's Eric Johnston. Eric Johnson? Johnson?
Johnson's Barbecues.
Johnson? Yeah, play that. 5 seconds, please.
Jump ahead maybe a little bit.
Yeah, like a minute in.
No, don't.
A little bit more. Okay, too much. You guys remember?
No, I don't.
No?
I don't. No.
I remember that.
Oh yeah, what a classic
real
song.
That's real dad rock right there.
That is.
We were at a bike park, Coast Gravity Park, this weekend, and one of the guys driving the shuttle vehicle got out of his truck. He's like, "Hey Matt, who's your favorite guitarist?" I was like, such a random question, and off the top of my head, I said Eric Johnson.
It just sounds
He
like
didn't
you're
know him
referring
either.
to a random guy.
Yeah, Eric Johnson from like
my neighbor.
Yeah, my complex.
Yeah.
He's from the neighborhood.
Yeah, I was just gonna say from the neighborhood.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you guys don't know that song.
No.
But let's find out if you know some other songs.
Oh,
Dave
yeah.
prepared a game for you.
Oh, really?
Especially for you, Connor.
Okay.
And I should also mention that Dave has been a longtime fan of your channel.
It's true. I was watching it before I knew you were local or anything.
Sweet.
Maybe a year and a half ago.
Do you remember what video like you came across?
No. But I probably watched.
It was the one where you
a third
get
of
your
them.
head chopped off, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one was rough.
Yeah, I'd be like watching them, and I was like, "Why am I getting emotional watching this guy and his dad?" It's just it was like good comfort food.
Oh, that's funny.
And I like a lot of the music you review. So
Oh, wait. Sorry.
Yeah.
Quickly, Pablo Honey.
Sure, we can.
Okay, so
Are we gonna get Alonzo to edit this back?
Yeah, are we throwing back
don't know,
to
dude.
45 minutes ago?
I think just remind us what this was.
Also, this will be copyrighted, so we can't
This is
listen to
copy-
all of this.
What the hell is even this?
The Jerky Boys are a group of guys from the 90s that were like prank callers, and they had albums. Like you would go to a store and pay $20 for a CD of prank
calls.
phone calls.
The
and,
only
like,
reason
sketches.
I know about the Jerky Boys is because they were referenced in Arrested Development. I don't know if you guys watch that show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What's his name? George Michael. He is like obsessed with them.
Yeah.
So I was like, what the fuck are the Jerky Boys? So then I went back and did my history.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was like going to a store to buy just an audio of a YouTube video.
Yeah.
Can we just hit like 10 seconds of this then?
Sure.
I just need a taste.
Hello?
Yeah?
Pablo, honey?
Yeah?
Please, honey, come down to Florida.
Don't do the voice.
Florida, honey.
All right, that's good. So
That'll get copyrighted.
So what it was the guy that the guy was calling because it was a man pretending to be a mom of some guy named Pablo. So he's like, Pablo, honey, like, and Radiohead was like, yeah, sure, that's our first album.
That's hilarious.
Really?
I did not know that.
That's a good one.
That's a good fun fact.
That is very fun. Good
All
job,
right.
Dave.
So do you want? Thank you. So do you want to play Name That Song?
Let's do it. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna play like a second of some songs and see if you get it, and then I'll progress with more time.
I don't know the songs. Jason, do you know the songs? You're looking at the screen right
I can't
now.
see. No.
So you don't know?
No,
Are they songs that you think I would know? Or
They're
are they...
all from albums you've done.
Oh, okay.
on the
okay.
channel.
So this is going to be stressful.
Okay, so you
No,
fail.
if I fail, I'm fucked. Okay.
Okay. I feel like this one might be easy.
Okay. Oh, that's Steve Lacy.
Dude, what?
That was more than a second.
I started too late.
That was
It's
too
okay.
long. Yeah, you got
Okay. How about this one?
Oh. Fuck. Wait, what is that?
You want it again?
Yeah, let's hear it again.
Oh, wait.
Hold on.
Oh my god. Is it an Arctic Monkeys song? Is it Do I Want to Know?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
I think you would want to know.
Yes. Yes.
I think you want to know the answer.
Yeah, we need a little like correct sound. Yeah, okay. So this next one, I think you're gonna get this one.
Oh, that's easy. Yeah, that's Kid Cudi, Kanye West, Erase Me.
Yep.
Yeah. Are you playing too, or are you just?
I'm trying,
That's on his
but
phone.
so far I'm a 0
Looking
out
for
of 3. I'm doing a. Hey Siri, what song is this?
Phoebe Bridgers, Kyoto.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, wait.
Oh, Lil Wayne, right? Lil Wayne something.
Yeah.
Fuck. Is it Mrs. Officer?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Holy crap.
Nights, Frank Ocean.
Yeah.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
What the hell?
No surprises.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's hard.
I tried to pick slightly harder one.
I know the lyrics. I've been suicidal. Gone for. It's 1975. Is it Oh Caroline?
Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, that's you're giving me nothing with that one. Play that again.
It's like if you get any more.
Oh, it's Childish Gambino, Redbone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Jesus.
Skinny Love.
Yeah.
Small Worlds.
Yeah.
What?
You're insane.
I did pick like the hits.
Yeah.
Like I didn't do too much of the deep cuts.
Strokes. Someday.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you know that? You were close.
I was just gonna say a word.
I saw you like twitching. You were moving.
You were like, you vaguely recognize that.
Oh, I just have to pee.
There's piano that comes in after that. Super Rich Kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I got a couple more here.
Okay. I'm not gonna get this one. I know that is Arctic Monkeys, right?
Yeah, it's got like a fun title.
Fluorescent Adolescence.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, I did get that one. All right.
Oh, Kids.
Yeah.
That's one for Maddie. MGMT Kids. I recognize the sound of Kids.
Okay, wait, I got two more.
That's
that's when I
My favorite artist.
something Drake.
Told you I don't know lyrics. It's not the melody.
Energy? No, Legend.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And that's it.
That's it. Wait, I got one more bonus round. Here we go. Ready? Wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh, that's Kevin McLeod.
You nailed it.
Fluffing a duck, was it?
Oh my god, you're good. Oh my god, I don't even know.
There's one more song.
Great song. Great song.
Fluffing a duck. How did you know that? Wow. Incompetech was like this free music database for YouTube creators. And it was just used so often.
Was it Fluffing a Duck? Was I right?
I don't know. I don't know.
It was either Fluffing a Duck or there's a couple of them that I remember because I used all those.
We all used them.
Yeah.
If you were making sketch comedy back then, everybody used them.
Yeah, I feel like that was like the go-to song. One of those ones.
Well done, man. That was impressive.
Yeah, that was super
Very impressive.
I'm disappointed about the Rihanna one.
That'll haunt you.
So it will.
We'll edit in you getting it right if you want to send that.
Also,
you want another take at that? No.
You said he had a perfect score, but I believe I got Kids.
He would have got Kids.
I was. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a point for me, man. Come on.
Well, you're on his team in that moment.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Well, perfect score then. All right.
Except for Rihanna.
That was whatever what's the show called? Wants to Be a Millionaire, where you have a call in.
Yeah. Phone a friend.
Phone a friend. I phoned Matt to get that one for me.
Phone your childhood inspiration.
Yes, exactly.
Well, speaking of millionaire, should we play another game? This is the first time we played 2 games in a row.
Back to back?
Yeah, I love it.
I love it.
All right. Well, start that off.
It's that time again, everyone. Time to play
This or That.
The game where you choose between 2 answers, either this or
that.
All right. Connor, do you understand the rules?
I do. I think so.
I guess I'm reading this. Soundman, play that song.
Damn, my lights are still not working.
Question 1. Spotify or Apple Music?
Spotify.
Beatles or the Stones?
Beatles, all the way.
Kid A or OK Computer?
Kid A.
Drake or The Weeknd?
Ooh.
Oh, I thought it was going to be an easy one. He already said he didn't really like Drake that much.
No, but see, Drake's got, I'll go with The Weeknd, but it's close. It's closer than you may think.
Yeah. Kanye or Kendrick?
Oh, you're giving me,
these are hard.
I hope people that watch this aren't part of my audience because I'm going to piss off people. I'll go Kanye for that.
So many people are pissed.
Kid Cudi or Tyler, the Creator?
Kid Cudi.
Gorillaz or Arctic Monkeys?
Arctic Monkeys.
Tupac or Biggie?
Biggie.
Rock or rap?
Fuck, that's a hard one. I'll go rock.
Keytar or guitar?
Keytar.
Sick.
Listening with headphones or listening with studio monitors?
Headphones. Yeah.
Listening to music on shuffle or listening in order?
It's got to be in order, always.
Always. Oh, interesting. .mp3 or .wav?
WAV.
Shout out Wave.
East Coast hip hop or West Coast hip hop?
East Coast, all the way.
Kazaa or LimeWire?
LimeWire.
Scorsese or Tarantino?
Tarantino.
Country music or death metal?
You know, I'm gonna go country music. I'm not a big death metal guy.
Paul Thomas Anderson or David Fincher?
David Fincher.
Connor McDavid or Connor McGregor?
McDavid. I'll go McDavid. I'm a hockey fanatic.
Connor from Succession or Sarah Connor from Terminator?
I just started Succession, so I'll go with her.
Sarah Connors. Late registration or graduation?
Late registration.
Channel Orange or Blonde?
Blonde.
Kanye's music or his personal beliefs and actions?
Oh, think about this one. Easy.
Yeah, this is a tough one, really. You know, his music's all right, but his beliefs is really what I'm passionate about. No, yeah, music, obviously.
Good choice.
No one take that out of context.
And finally, would you rather go blind or go deaf?
You know, even though I got a music channel, I'd rather go deaf. I like to see things.
Well, congratulations, Connor. That was another edition of this
or that. Well done.
That was
well
tough.
done.
That was tough.
It is a hard one. I remember episodes back, we asked Tupac or Biggie to someone else, and their brain exploded. They didn't know.
Alonzo, stop the music.
Oh, we're still playing. Still intense.
I'm like East Coast fan, hip hop, so Biggie's like easy. That was an easy one for me. The Tupac versus Biggie. As much as I love Tupac, he's great, but
I feel like Biggie's more like listenable.
Yeah.
Whereas Tupac's more like
Well, Tupac is
poetry.
Yeah, and the thing with Tupac is I just feel too inspired, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, chill. Just
Like, do I have to
relax.
go change the world right now?
I know. Like at least Biggie, you know, it's you can put him on and chill out and listen to. But Tupac, it's like, fuck, you feel bad. You're sitting on the couch and it's like, man, keep your head up, go do some shit. You know, I'm like,
you just want to hear about Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
I hope we get to see you on a Nardwar interview one day. That'll just make me so happy.
I've met Nardwar. He's a cool guy. I'd love to do something with him, but
he did one with Fantano.
He did, yeah. I don't know what he would do with. He'd probably have to. It would probably be more focused on my dad, honestly.
He's probably researching right now.
Yeah, maybe. I saw him at Neptune recently, actually.
Was he out of character?
No,
Neptune.
That's what freaked me out.
He was in
Neptune
character?
Records.
How long did it take you? Oh, okay.
Come on.
Didn't hit Mercury first?
No, he was in character. So I was like, fuck, is this legit? Like, this is who he is? I don't know. His voice was like that, you know, high pitched kind of.
I had dinner he was just at the table next to me and he was out of character once and it tripped me out.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you say hi to him?
No. It was actually my birthday. And yeah, he was just like being a guy, and he was with the owner of I don't know if it was Neptune. It was like it was a record store owner.
Oh,
his
probably
family.
Yeah, probably Neptune.
And yeah, the son was having a bad day that day, and there was a bit of a situation.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Not a good time to say hi.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
But it was he was just fully just like being a guy.
Who was that other celebrity that you came across and you didn't say hi to?
Zach Galifianakis. Oh. I saw him at a grocery store in Comox. And
Sure.
Where was it? Where was it? Cumberland? Courtney. Fuck, the 3 C's, you know. And he was just like having a day, and I'm like, I don't want to bother him. I don't know. And Jason got mad at me. He's like, "What? You didn't say hi to him?"
We're still mad.
Nah, I stand by it.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've ran into many celebrities, but you know, if I ever do, unless it's somebody that I like really need to talk to. Like if I regretted it like for the rest of my life, you know, I would go up to it. But for the most part, if it's just somebody that I'm like, oh shit, they're a celebrity, I'm probably not gonna go bother them.
He was literally paying for his bagging groceries, and I'm like, and he lives out there for like on Denman to like stay away from the public sphere. So I'm kind of like, yeah, he wants his space.
Yeah, if there's one person you wanted to meet, like anybody in the world, who would it be?
Zach Galifianakis.
We're turning the tables here now.
He actually would be up there. I love him, but
Yeah, exactly.
but like not in that way though.
Yeah,
I think I know who he would meet. Maybe both of them, perhaps. Maybe all three of them, perhaps.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
You sure about
Like,
that?
Yeah.
You sure about that? I think they would meet Tim Robinson.
Yeah, we love
Are you a fan?
Robinson.
No,
You sure about
no, I'm not.
Well, if you love sketch comedy, man, you got to get on it.
It's okay, I will.
You got to get on
Have
it.
you watched I Think You Should Leave?
No, I haven't.
Oh my goodness! These guys are quoting Tim Robinson all
the time.
Yeah.
day long.
Yeah, we can't help it.
It's great.
It's like a compulsion at this point.
Yeah, it's pretty.
What about you? If all three of them are choosing him, what's yours?
What was the question?
Just,
Give me time to think.
just any celebrity. If you can meet anybody right now, you just teleport him over here.
Oh my goodness!
Tom DeLonge.
Yes, I was gonna say that.
Yeah, sure, Tom DeLonge. Yeah, I'll meet Tom DeLonge. Yeah, definitely Tom DeLonge. I'll ask him about the aliens and the stuff that he can't talk about, and what is it, Beyond the Stars or whatever. I want
That's where they are.
to. I want to know what he knows. I want to know. Yeah. What about you?
Oh, I gotta go for Kanye, man. I gotta talk. I love his opinions on shit.
But not as much as his music.
Yeah, no, his music's okay.
So who do we hate today?
No, I would probably go Paul McCartney while he's still alive. You know, he's in his 80s, so that would be someone I have to meet like soon.
That is a very good one.
Yeah.
Thanks for answering my question for me, guys. Oh, I had a panic attack. I couldn't come up with someone good. All right, well, do you feel well fed, Connor? This is Feeding Off Each Other.
I do feel well fed.
The #1 Feeding Off Each Other podcast in the world.
Is it?
It's the #1 Feeding Off Each Other podcast in the world.
We definitely fed off each other.
I don't know a second one. Yeah, thanks so much, man. And Dave?
Connor, would you leave us a speak pipe?
Oh, yes.
A what pipe?
We have a call-in voicemail service called SpeakPipe at speakpipe.com/feeding off each other.
We know you're a busy guy.
I know you're a busy guy. Just, ask us a question.
Just like a sentence.
Ask us about,
just say
music
hi.
or movies or whatever.
And what is this used for?
We, in the episodes where we don't have guests, we listen to fan questions and
cool.
comments.
That's pretty sweet.
It's a pretty sweet platform. You guys could try it out too if you want.
Okay, yeah, no, I'll sure send me a text.
I will,
and then I'll send you. I'll get something good for you.
Sweet.
I'll brainstorm on my drive home.
Yes,
you could do it on your drive home.
True. Yes,
a lot of people do.
Yeah, they often do it in transit.
Everyone's in transit. They're like, "Yeah, I'm just on a helicopter right now." And
one of the last guys who called in was sucking shit from the ground.
Yeah,
apparently.
And he was also doing other stuff.
Yeah,
I'll just hold my phone up while I'm driving. You'll hear me asking a question and then just
perfect. It's like the end of Stan.
Yeah.
Oh shit! It was you.
Yeah. No, I appreciate you guys having me on here. It's awesome. It was it was great chatting with you guys and learning a little bit about well, not really learning, but just asking you guys about, the early days of your YouTube journey.
Like feeding off each other. And
piss.
Lots of piss. Yeah.
Shit,
Still
fuck,
is.
cunt.
Yeah, man, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of what you've made, and 13 YouTube channels or whatever later, like that's a long road.
It was very long, but now I'm on this podcast. This was bigger than global news.
The #1 podcast in the world.
Yeah,
or Feeding Off Each Other podcast in the world.
Yeah, yeah. This is my dad was freaking out over global BC. No, this is
it. This is it, baby. It's the only thing cooler than Lil Yachty in your DMs.
Yeah, no, yeah, this is cooler than all that.
All right, guys. Anything else to say?
No.
All right. Leave us a review. Can we do better? Leave us a constructive review of our podcast. We want to know.
Not in the
we
reviews.
Want to know. Not in the review?
Yeah, because that'll fuck up the star score.
Okay. So leave us 5 stars, but say something constructive.
You could say it in the comments.
Say it in the YouTube comments.
Say it in the YouTube comments.
A couple episodes ago, someone commented and said the volume was a little too low.
Yeah.
Okay, Big Al, I'm looking at you.
Wow.
Very constructive.
On air call out.
Well, who else am I gonna very constructive. Okay, please leave a review. What else? Things like that. Engage with the content, folks. All right. Thanks for listening. And as always, and doot. No, I can't do that.
Goodbye. Oh, yes, Daddy.
Thank you for listening to Feeding Off Each Other. Please subscribe for more great podcasts.